After you take the balls, you gotta get the briefs. I mean, it's just a... I don't know what to tell you, man. I was a briefs guy until I was like 13 or something like that. I feel like maybe it's a rite of passage. It's a rite of passage to graduate from briefs to boxer briefs. But I don't know, man. Like, boxers had aura in like the 8th grade. If you could see that like your friend was wearing Joe boxers, I'll be honest with you, I might even be a little mad at him if he was wearing Joe boxers. I'd be like, damn, this guy's got funny underwear on? How am I supposed to compete with that in the 8th grade? I'm just out here wearing like Jordache briefs or something like that. But as an adult, I don't like wearing boxers. I'm with you, Prezzo. You feel it move around too much. I don't know if it's a cut-uncut difference, but as a cut Tylenol enjoyer, I don't like the sensation of the silk boxers rubbing against the unprotected head of my penis all day. Like, it's just, you would think agnostically it would be like a positive sensation, but when you're not in the moment, it's not something you want for the most part, I think. Silk is crazy. I'll be honest, they might not be silk. I don't know fabrics. I don't know textiles, but it's just they don't feel right. Thanks for telling us about your cock and balls. No problem, you know, everybody's got one or whatever. I don't shy away from talking about this stuff because this stuff is not gross. Why is it that people can be like, oh, I bumped my elbow and it really hurts, but if someone says like, I bumped the head of my penis, I slammed the head of my penis in my car door, everyone all of a sudden goes, ew. Like, it's made of the same shit. You have to do that on purpose? I was wearing a kilt, and you know when you get into a Tesla Model 3 Uber, and you're always like, how do these doors work? And then the Uber driver's trying to yell at you to tell you how the doors work, but the windows are all up, so you're like pushing on the handle, and then like when you push on it, a piece of metal shoots out the other side, and he's going, you have to push it in and then grab the metal shard and pull on the metal shard. That plus a kilt. Youch! Why are you in a kilt? I was going to PAX, bro. I was wearing my Utila kilts. I forgot about those. Honestly, I was a Utila kilt hater because I do think they're a little silly. And I associate them with nerddom, which I think is fair. But I have to say that, I mean, I went to PAX, I guess like 2012 to 2019 or something like that. And I started to miss them when I didn't see them anymore. As PAX got more and more taken over by fake nerds like myself, I kind of grew to miss the real nerds with the ponytails and the kilts, and they would, you know, buy cool dice and stuff like that. I didn't realize what we had till it was gone, man. He's not trolling about the kilt. There used to be a lot of, I mean, I would say 1 in 50 guys was wearing a kilt at PAX. It wasn't like it was 50%, but like you'd see a lot of them. Ecosystem of the old nerds is dead. It's sad to say, but I think it's some of the realest shit you've ever said, man. And you know, like nerds who are real nerds, don't take offense to this, okay? There's some elements of like nerd culture, like the old nerddom, that was kind of annoying. I'd always be trying to like make a joke related to Star Trek or something like that, or talk over you, or hit you with like hyper correct you on one very like specific thing. But they were real nerds, man. They were passionate about you know, decreasing the number of clock cycles it took for a website to return, or an API to return a result to you and stuff like that. We could use some people out there who are passionate about open source software and not selling a subscription to something. Said as a guy who's selling subscriptions to things. Linux users stand up. Anybody out here ever program their own operating system? I don't know where I'm going with this. Any Vim users? Anybody watching Twitch on Vim right now?